Leos, this is going to be a reading for now until the end of the month, and this is going to be just a detailed forecast. We're going to see what information comes up from the cards, okay? So let's get straight into it. Of course, you guys know any information that you need as far as booking a reading, reaching me, will be listed in the description. Also, the way we're going to do these series of videos, the zodiac signs that have the most likes, I'm going to start from them, and of course the last zodiac sign that gets released as far as the video is going to be the one with the least likes. So if you want your zodiac sign to be picked first to get a video for the next series, definitely make sure you guys thumbs up this video. Of course, enjoy the video, don't just thumbs it up just because of that, but let's go ahead and get straight into it. So what I feel for you first, Leos, this feels like you being tired of the universe and its shenanigans. There could be like situations that are like minor challenges or even big challenges in general that could be making you really tired or aggravated with life. Another thing I'm kind of feeling, it feels like a lot of you guys need to tend to your mental health. Because of these challenges, it could be making you question like, oh, can I handle another day of, you know, going through this or going through that. And the reason why I'm not going in specifics when it comes to the challenges is very different for each and every one of you. Some of you are struggling with family issues. Some of you are struggling with career issues. So it's not just one issue I'm feeling, but you guys are tired of like curveballs essentially being thrown at you. During this second half of the month, you also may be feeling compelled to take some sort of mental health break from work, whether this is like a mini vacation or literally just taking some time off and doing you need it, okay? Energy may be all the way off. You may be also finding yourself like needing to take a break from a relationship here where this person is like stressing you the hell out, man. It's like they expect so much from you and they're not really giving you much to work with. So it's like, what do you want from me? Like that's what you're starting to feel like. Somebody's also very prideful during this time frame, like too prideful to apologize, too prideful to admit their faults. I'm hearing like stubborn. And this is a warning to you guys as well. Make sure you're not too prideful to recognize where you're wrong in certain situations, especially when it comes to love. I really feel this sense of pride issue surrounding love. For a lot of you also, whatever's been stunting your personal growth, you're coming to a point of completion to where those things are about to be removed from your life. These could be some friendships. This could be a job, a mindset issue, something that's been keeping you from moving forward, a drug issue. It gets addressed during this time frame and you start to realize that it is a big component in a lack of personal growth. And it's like you reach a point of like learning a valuable lesson from it. And then we have rebirth right after that. So it's like things get better for you after you remove or you come to a point of recognizing what the problem is. Yeah, you guys came up in your own reading already. So within this second half here, a lot of you are thinking about what 2022 has in store for you, where you see yourself in 2022. And you could be looking at how things are going right now, and more so like thinking of, okay, how can I take this business to the next level? How can I remove myself from this toxic relationship that I keep struggling to get out of? How can I get my priorities straight? So you guys are more so thinking, brainstorming, trying to get back to self. With the Queen of Wands in reverse, you could have moments where you're slightly burnt out. That's what I'm seeing here. You could be finding this where you just don't have the motivation. Some of you guys have somebody around you who is definitely draining your level of motivation as well. Like that may be the main reason why you're having issues with feeling like you're successful or you're on top of your stuff, is because you have somebody who, they may not be, you know, purposely having you, you know, caught up thinking about them, but you're thinking so hard about a love situation. This is what, like an air sign or something like that, that you're not able to really focus on yourself. It's almost like you're not your independent self anymore via this relationship, because of the fact that your mind is just overloaded with this foolishness that's going on in your relationship. Career-wise, you may feel like you want to do something else that makes you feel more, like I said, independent. Some of you want to more so do entrepreneurship full time. Some of you have somebody who's like leeching onto you for dear life. Like if you were to leave their life, it's almost like they cannot function. It may be on a more financial level as well than anything else. If not financial, it's in like a mental sense, emotional sense. So it's a lot going on within family, where you thought that maybe you were okay with how someone, and let me back up for a second. There we go. So where you thought like certain family issues were going to get corrected, someone is still holding a grudge within your family against you. This could even be the person you have children with. There may be some sort of surprise bill that comes out of nowhere, and you may have to take care of it. This may be like a hospital bill that comes through the mail. I don't know if that's a thing. It's like some type of bill or some sort of responsibility that you have to take care of. If not a bill, it's like a repair that you have to fix, like your AC goes out in your house or something, or it's like a repair. You may catch somebody doing something that's really snaky towards you during this time frame. This person, they've already given you the inclination that they're not somebody who you can trust. So this isn't going to be anything that's shocking or anything like that. It's just the fact that you catch them red-handed being sneaky towards you, that it just throws you off. I'm seeing issues with transportation during this time frame. This could be issues getting to work or leaving work, going to school, leaving school. It's like something with transportation. This could also be like traveling could be a problem as far as like flying and stuff. Some of you may get a message from, and heavy on some of you, okay? Don't take this personal if it don't happen to you personally. Some of you may get communication from an individual who you thought didn't love you anymore or didn't care about you. They may have been more so doing their own thing, traveling, focused on them, and then you hear from them after having them literally on your mind to a point to where you can't stop thinking about them. And this leaves you in a space of wondering, like, okay, what's next from this? Should I entertain this or not? Especially if they did put you in a third-party situation previously. Alright, let me keep pulling some cards and see what else is going on. Legal stuff looks fair. Okay, it doesn't look like you're going to get the crappy end of the deal, but it doesn't look like it's just going to be completely just 100% favorable. It's going to be fair. So when it comes to your career, you could have a lot of distractions keeping you from your full potential. Make sure you're not letting, like I said, little incidental distractions, people, places, things, substances, whatever this is, throw you off. You guys have a goal to reach. You guys have, you know, accomplishments to achieve. You need to focus, okay? Also, if it's not distractions, this is more so talking yourself out of your potential or creating a list of like doubts or negatives as to why you feel like you can't get to a particular goal, okay? Don't make excuses for yourself. The only thing that you should be doing is coming up with a game plan. You could have some people at work who talk a little bit of crap about you, to like managers, to kind of get them to not like you. And I'm only talking to my people who have issues with people at their job, where you've been trying to get promoted, or you've been just like noticing that weird stuff has been going on. But yeah, they're definitely talking about you to people that are higher up. And there's definitely somebody who's influencing what's happening with some of you guys' hours too. That's something I'm seeing. A lot of you, honestly, who are single right now, it's for a reason, because this is giving you an opportunity to get to those accomplishments that you're needing. Some of you do not work well in terms of focusing by being like consumed with a relationship. So not saying that you shouldn't be in a relationship, it's just a lot of you love hard and that person becomes a big focus for you. And that could be an issue when it comes to you trying to build, because for a lot of you, you can't have that balance, or you're having issues with having that balance of focusing on other things, like focusing on yourself and being in a relationship. That's a hard thing to do in the first place. Being able to be in a relationship with somebody and still have like your own essence, your own thing going, and not be overly consumed with your person. Because if you love somebody, it just happens. But some of you, it's like, yeah, you're being urged to stay from a relationship as of right now to get your own life in order, and then kind of come together with someone when you're in a space of being able to. Legally, somebody is just not cooperating. If you're like going to court with somebody you have custody issues with, or going to court against someone else, or what, it looks like there's slightly going to be issues with you and the person who may be going against getting some sort of resolution here. So when it comes to the person you may have children with, this situation looks stressful in terms of them holding grudges towards you and making your life a living hell. Or them like closing their energy off to you altogether and making it hard for you to be with them, co-parents, just be around them in general. It's like they're harboring onto feelings, and they're very closed off to working with you. Whether it's on a, you know, romantic level or just on a parenting level. For my Leos who are dating like Aries, I see trust issues. And I also see somebody like completely deciding to stop giving energy to this connection, or to not give more energy or effort to this connection than you are. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, this person seems very jealous or like vengeful in a sense, mainly because this person may be just a little bit petty, and I don't think that you guys are able to mesh well, and you guys keep trying, and then what ends up happening is it's like this petty back and forth, like just handling things all the wrong way, and it just seems like you guys are still going to try to heal it, try to fix it, but it just seems like it's a mental tear at you. And the universe keeps kind of trying to show you via situations that pop up with this person that this is not it. Okay, some of you are dealing with somebody who's really toxic. Regardless if they're earth sign or not, it just seems like they have toxic antics that they be tapping into here, okay? I also see where some of you are definitely suffering with abandonment issues. That may be the biggest source in why you've been having a hard time manifesting new love with the Seven of Wands that just came out. Some of you are struggling mainly because of the fact that your abandonment issues make you decide to not give people who are good people chances, and then you may entertain people who are emotionally unavailable, and then it puts you in a space of thinking that you have problems in love, but you may be just making the wrong choices or picking the wrong people. All right, so this is what I'm seeing. I'm going to stop right here. If you did take something from this video, definitely feel free to thumbs it up. Of course, if you want a personal, that information will be listed below. And I will see you in the next one. All right? Bye, Leos.